if this message found you, it's because something always happens in November. Every year in November, there's a significant event happening, something that triggers you into thinking, what can you do better? Like it causes you to review recent events, recent activities, and it makes you start thinking about what it is that you want to do better. And so when I got this channel, it was not today, right? So I'm clicking back into the channel that I got the other day, and I wrote it down. I wrote down exactly what I heard, and it said it's always in November. It's always, no, that's not what it says. Let me get it close. Let me read it properly. It says, is it always in November? It causing you to ask the question, to think back, like there's, I don't know what it is. But there's something. Is it always in November? It's always in November. Remember, I will give you what you need. I always give you what you need. Take the leap. Let's go. Okay, so that's the message I got. And it was just too vivid for me to ignore. I had to write it down. I thought I have to tap back into this and see what's going on for this collective, because like, what's happening this November? Has it happened already? I feel like it may have happened for you already. That something happened, a conversation, an interaction that made you sit back, like review yourself and take notice of the things that you've done and the way that you've done things. And if anything like disturbed you, if anything made you feel uncomfortable, then I really do feel like you're trying to make changes to do better going forward when it comes to that situation, behavior, characteristic, whatever it is. Support. Okay, so I feel like you're getting support at this time, or you're being supported in the decisions that it is that you're making. But I really do see that as someone helping you up. Like, you've understood what it is that would make you feel good, what it is that you want to go towards, and the behavior that you want to change. And you've realized that, I can't do this all by myself. This interaction that you had made you have realized that you can't do things by yourself, that you have to maybe rely on people sometimes, even though you're a very independent person and you don't want to do things. I feel like that's why Spirit is showing things to you in this way, like every month, in every year in November. It's like, because you're so independent and strong and driven, they put someone in your life, or they give you experiences through someone else that makes you start like challenging your thinking. And it's for a reason. Like, I feel like the reason that they do it every November is because it's like part of your journey. Like, you can't go into the next year doing the things that you were doing this year. Like, there has to be evolution, there has to be progress. And if it was all down to you, there wouldn't be as much progress as there would be if the divine didn't put this person in your life. Okay, let's ask, why November? Why is it? Okay, thank you. Because, okay, right, so yeah, so you've got these three cards, right? Happy, time for a nap in reverse, and then the co-creation card. And this is literally what I was just saying about the people coming into your life, right? So I feel like during November, there's your energy is maybe like a little bit lifted at this time, like it. And you may not have even noticed this, yeah? You probably haven't noticed that towards the end of October, November, you are okay within yourself. You're at a place where you can handle what it is that divine wants to give you. And I don't know why it's the same every year, like, but I'm literally seeing the frequencies right. They're showing me like a frequency chart, and it's like in November there's a peak, like it's like you're not all the way up, like a sine, a sine wave. I don't know if you know that, but it just goes up and down, up and down. And I feel like at November you're at the top, but like coming down slightly. So it's like you've still got the energy and the ability to handle the challenges that are needed to come to you during this time. And it's like, don't stop now. Like, it's a reminder that you can't get too comfortable, that you need to put in work. Like, it's not a time to be taking a break. And they're going to throw someone in that sees things from a different perspective than you see it, and that's going to help guide you. Like, they're here to support you. Okay. Yeah, like I feel, it may be that, okay, sorry. Whoa, too many messages. It could be that every November is that someone turns up, or someone's placed in your life, and they may not always last. They may not always be there, but they're there to spark that thought, to spark that idea, and like almost thrust you forward. And then we've got like, they're here from the divine. The divine's here to send them to show you what it is that you've got to do. You need to go that way, and you need to do this, that and the other. And if you don't fix it out, if you don't sort yourself out, then you're not going to get nowhere. That's the message that they're trying to give to you. And also that, like, there may be like a certain type of confusion, like I feel like you're asking yourself a lot. You seem to ask yourself a lot of questions around the time of November, like or this even causes that, like, this, by this person coming in, it causes you to be like, because I get the sense that this person is like almost like walking up and down, like talking through their mind, letting their thoughts come out and just being like, well, if I do this, or if I done it this way, then maybe it would have been like that, or like, like just trying to figure something out. Okay. Trying to figure something out, and that's why they send that person in to help you, because on your own you're not getting to the, and it's because you've just been at the top. You've just done all this hard work and to get to this place of happy, and then things start to going back down again. You're like, what the hell's happening? Wait, like, look, it's on the bottom of the deck again. You're like, what's going on? Everything was fine. I don't understand why everything's fine, but it's just part of the cycle that we always go through. Like, our lives are full of cycles, big ones and little ones and minute ones. You get what I mean? So, and it just so happens that in November you're at this certain point, this certain frequency, the certain part of the sine wave that you're confused, and it's like, here you go, here's the answer. What did she say? I will always give you what you need. I will always give you what you need. I always have given you what it is that you need. And so you can expect it. Next November, expect it. And I feel like that's almost like they're showing me like a trampoline. Like, it's by you expecting it, it's like, oh mate, like, because you're anticipating it, you know you're going to get thrust forward, you know you're going to get what it is that you need. So it's almost like they want you to, like, not take a risk, but believe in it. Like, know that it's coming. Just by knowing that it's coming, it's going to allow you to be more free and enjoy. Like, you're going to have a fucking excellent summer, right? And then just as things start getting confusing, you're going to get the answers that you need, like, every year, every fucking time, without fail, every year. Like, it's just going to happen. And it's because you need to leave things behind. You have to start. The reason why things get confusing is because it doesn't fit no more. Like, you don't understand, you know, I've only bought this jumper a month ago. How comes, like, there's a hole in it, or the sleeves don't fit no more? It's because it's not meant for you. You're supposed to leave certain things behind. And even though things are, there's certain things that may make you happy, these people are coming into your life to show you that things have to get rid of. It's not time to take a break. It's not time to stop. You have to keep on pushing forward and leave certain things in the distance, certain behaviors, certain people, certain characteristics, ways of thinking, limited beliefs. There's certain things that you have to just get rid of around this time so that you can push forward and get through winter. Like, there's a thing of, like, winter to me is the bottom end of that sine wave, right? And in order to get through winter, you have to push through. You have to have all the energy that you can, and you don't want to be held back by, like, whatever it is that you need to get rid of, whatever it is that you need to change your thinking about, or, like, the people that you need to get rid of. The divine always shows you something so that you can get rid of that, because that's not going to be beneficial to you moving forward. When you're going through the time of winter, where, you know, where bears hibernate, like, you have to conserve your energy. And if you've got, like, 2 extra bags that you don't need, what is the point? Like, it's just going to take up space. You get what I mean? So it's time. That's why something always happens to you in November. And you let them, they're literally just going to guide you. They're going to keep on guiding you the way that you need to go. And even though sometimes it feels off, like, this always gets me, because I like things straight, right? I like things to where they're supposed to be. And that is not dead straight. But so there's times where you're going to feel off, but the divine just wants you to know that they're going to guide you. It doesn't matter. Like, they've always got your back. They've always got your back. And you'll feel this heavily within the month of November. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got the rainbow and the cloud as well. It's like there's like a misjudgment almost, like so I was just talking about this in another reading about clouds, like, being frowns. And look, they've got clouds there as well. That's what you're leaving behind, is the frowns, the uncertainty, the doubts, the self-sabotage. You're leaving it behind because you can see that there's something brighter in the future, and it looks good. It looks real good. And that's like, it's like they're showing me like a polish. Like, November's just your polishing stage, right? Where they're brightening you up, making sure that, yeah, you've had a brilliant summer, but we're just going to make sure and get rid of all the dust that you've collected from going to all them festivals and stuff. We're just going to dust all of that off, make sure you're shiny again, because you need to be clear-headed when you go through this dark cycle of winter. Okay, let's get one more card. Oh, should I use my new deck? I've not used this new deck on camera before. Let's do it. Fuck it. So this is the Animal Apothecary something. It's a really good deck. I really enjoyed it. Since I've got it, I just, yeah, I love this deck. I really do. So please show me clearly. What is it this collective needs for this reading? Please show me clearly how you can help this collective. What is it that we need to know at this time? Please show me clearly. Okay. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we've got sacred boundaries. So setting boundaries may be important for you at this time to, like, and I feel like this is you getting the sense of, now for some of you, unfortunately, this could be that people are like crossing your boundaries, that maybe they've done a bit too much or they've crossed over a line that they shouldn't have crossed, and that's what's making you readjust and reset and be like, wait a minute, like I need to set clearer boundaries because I thought they were clear before, but clearly not. Do you get what I mean? And then you've got magnetism through gratitude and let go, bury. That's that again. I literally just, yeah. And face your fear. And it's funny, right, because I've got this deck here and it's been like this the whole day, but it didn't really shout at me for anyone else's readings. And on the top it says fuck fear. Yeah. And it was, while I was just shuffling this deck, it was looking at me and like being like fuck fear, and I was thinking, do I say it? Like, is it relevant right now? And then face your fear comes out. So yeah, it's definitely relevant. So magnetism through gratitude, like, oh look, and you got the turkey. It's Thanksgiving in November. I don't know, I'm not American, but it could have something to do with that. And just being grateful, like yeah, like. Okay. So they're telling me the reason why this come out is because they want you to know that this is a thing, right? Every November, the divine is going to bless you, yeah? And it may not be a major blessing, right? That may come another time of the year, but they send you someone to trigger your thinking and to challenge yourself, and they want you to be grateful for it. You should be grateful for it. And I feel like eventually you always are. I feel like something usually happens in November, and then by the time it gets to like January, I feel like you're like, oh, that happened for a reason, and I was supposed to go through that, and I'm glad I've gone through that because it's taught me this, that and the other. Like if I hadn't have gone through that, then I would have just carried on waddling away through life and maybe being unaware of the fact that I need to know about. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of gratitude there. And then you've got let go, bury, which I feel like I've said already. Sorry, the 31, I'm just seeing like the numbers, sorry. So 31 is like, yeah, being grateful and being happy and like things coming into fruition and yeah, leaving you stronger. It's leaving you in a stronger stead. I don't know what the word is. And then let go and bury. Like it's time to let go of the things that were not serving you. And yeah, like I said before, it's about shedding, like getting rid of that dust that you gathered from going to all the parties through summer and letting go, so knowing that you can't carry it forward with you. And then we got facial fear. It's scary, yeah, but this is why they dollop it on you. Like this is why they throw it at you when you're able to manage it. If like, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but you have to face your fear. Like, and I feel like some of you, like someone out there is like, oh, it's hard for me to set boundaries and to tell people that, you know, I don't like it when they do that, or I would prefer it if you did it like this, that or the other. And that's difficult for someone out there. And they want you to know the reason why this keeps on happening every year is because they're building you up, they're training you up to be able to make that more comfortable. It's going to become more easier for you to express yourself and say what it is that you want and what you don't want. Let's get some more cards. Please show me clearly. What is it this collective needs this time? I mean, I feel like we've said a lot already. Nourish the sacred feminine, number 18. And I feel like that's like, it comes, obviously 18 comes after 17, and like, so that's the running order of that. Like, it's growing up. It's realizing that you don't have to push so hard all the time. Sometimes it's okay to receive things and to receive help, to receive advice. Like, we know you can do it all on your own, but if you just work from the masculine side all the time, pushing, going, then you're going to be out of balance. And we don't want that. We want balance for you. We want you to be strong in your feminine and your masculine, so that you can continue, so that you can so that you can give more and receive more. Like, it's part of the cycles, it's part of the flows. If you block that feminine side and don't allow yourself to receive and to be gentle, sometimes to be sensitive, a little bit vulnerable, then you're just going to be a hothead. Do you get what I mean? Like, and that's why they send you this gift, this blessing, this hurdle every November. And then on the bottom of the deck, collaboration of souls. Like, no, what is it they say? That you can't be an island or something? It's not, you can't be an island. What is it? I don't know. But like, okay, like, it takes a village, yeah, to bring up children, and to like, okay, yeah, it takes a village to bring up a child. You are still a child. Like, and I'm not saying that in a demeaning way. Like, you are a child of the universe. You were sent here for a reason. And yeah, you may be over 30 years old, you may be over 60 years old, but you're still the universe's child. You're still a child of the divine. And it doesn't matter how old your physical body gets. It doesn't matter how old your physical body gets. You still need to, I don't remember what made me start saying this, but you need to remember that. You need to be gentle with yourself sometimes and be caring. Like, sometimes you have to care for yourself and do what it is that like makes you feel good. But sometimes you also need to check yourself. Do you get what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's what the divine's trying to do by doing whatever it does every November. It's trying to it's making you check yourself before you wreck yourself, literally. Because if you don't reevaluate and recognize that you're doing certain things or being a certain way, or that you need certain help, that's where I was coming. that's where it comes from. If you don't realize that you need certain help, then it's not sustainable. You're not gonna last through the winter. So yeah, by accepting help and allowing people to help you, it's helping to grow you. Like, you still need help growing. Like, you're always gonna need help growing, and we know you can do it on your own. We know you can walk, yeah, but sometimes it's okay to hold someone's hand, like, because you're not always going to be 100%. You're not always going to have the skills needed for the bridge that you're going to have to cross. So you're going to have to acquire help from someone else sometimes. Fuck fear. Yeah. Okay, I hope that has helped. If it has, please give me a like and subscribe, and I will feel you next time. Love always.